Okay, guys, good morning once. And now our topic is capacitance. You have just seen regarding inductance, and now we're going for the capacitance. Uh, Look, and if you have any question regarding inductance, you may ask me.
So why current in an inductor cannot change abruptly? So,
Yes, if you put, okay, I'm just giving the answer. This is not capacitance, now it is inductance. Say this is your inductance add with your load, and here some current is given, current source, maybe any source. This is must be a AC source here. Okay, source, and here it is a switch. Here it is a switch. Whenever switch it on, this inductor stores some energy in form of electromagnetic energy. But whenever it became, look, whenever a inductor is storing, then it is stored some energy. But whenever it going to going to going to steady state current, then it's stored this energy. But it is now it is acting just like a short circuit element, because it is a normal coil has very low resistance, very low resistance. So this is your load. But sometimes it is load is variable, means sometimes it is drawing 1 ampere, sometimes load is drawing 1.1 ampere, sometimes it is drawing zero point 0.0 ampere. Okay, so this is varying load. Okay, actually whenever load means power means vi or cos phi. This cos phi is your fixed, generally it is fixed. So VI in this, whenever you go for the experiment of the motor or the machine, then you can find your V is fixed. This 220 volt is always fixed. So load is whenever vary. Say you put some 1 kg weight, you put some 2 kg weight. The load is varying, but V is fixed. So what will be, this will be also fixed. So what should be changed? Because P is, you have to put some same load or same power to make this. Then I is varying, only your I is varying. So whenever I is varying, so say normal cases, as per the capacity of the inductor, normal cases I is varying. Say you are putting some 1 kg, you are driving on your electric car, but you are driving. So sometimes it is arrow, sometimes it's downward, sometimes it's arrow. So here your normal load is varying. So sometimes it is putting, say here zero point 0.9, here 1, here 1.1 ampere, again it is 0.9, in this way. So in this way, who will, but this needs some sources. This sources is for 1 ampere. Okay, very much changing is not required over here. It is normally pushing smooth here. Now this storage energy, whenever 1 ampere is given, even say 1 ampere is first time, say it is storing, when 1.1 is required, then it will discharge to produce this 1.1. Because, and whenever it will discharge, again this current will become, again it will be charged up to say 1 Henry. You have seen in your power, what will be the power P means storage energy is integration 0 to t p dt. And sorry, this is energy means watt. Okay, so this is p. So this p is, you have seen l I d I dt, sorry, l d I dt, and this is also a dt integration. So l is fixed, I is changing, and this is also changing, then power will be produced. That's why it is told that it is generally produced for the smooth power, smooth current. Okay, and whenever you go for filter, whenever you go for filter, there you can see there is so many type of filter in your circuit is there, so that where some this type of filter, this type of filter is there, where it is using for the smooth curve. Actually, in your battery inverter, when inverter means DC to AC, at that case you can find this is getting a square wave or trapezoidal type wave. Okay, not smooth sine wave is required, but in your inverter you can find sine wave inverter. Why this is called sine wave inverter? Actually, when inverting is occurred, then we can get only square wave or square wave AC or trapezoidal type AC. But to make this square wave to a fully sine wave, not fully it is possible, but 90% now it is possible. It is done by this filter, because this inductor store energy why it is required, then it will discharge to produce this energy. That's why it is saying smooth current producing. Okay, so this is the thing, because it store energy, and whenever it is destoring, it's produce required current energy. Means energy means you have seen energy means it is change of energy means change of current only, because V fixed cos phi fixed. So who will change? Current will change to produce this load. And who produce this current? Because it is restoring energy. Through this energy it is producing this current, so a maintaining its current. Okay, so source is understand, source can no effect on this source, because source is producing 1 ampere or it is changing, but this this will done by this inductance. It is use a small source, means whenever you required you put it, you take it, whenever not required you store it. This storage, temporary storage, is occurred by this thing. So source is not exert any change of current or any highly small change, it is done by this. But if there is a high change, say 1 ampere to 1.5 ampere, 2 ampere, then source have to produce this. Okay, uh, I think it is clear to you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I am going for the capacitance. Guys, this portion you can see, this is a capacitor. Okay, this is a capacitor. You can see this is the capacitor, and I will explain it. What is the capacitor, how it is formed, what are the application. Now, capacitor means it has some capacities to store some energy in form of dVdt. In inductance you have seen didt, but in capacitance there is a dVdt, means change of voltage. If you don't change of voltage as per the time, then capacitor will not work. Okay, so this is capacitor, and the property of capacitor is called capacitance. Look, if a change or change of voltage is occurred in a two plates, then a energy is stored within this plate, and this is called a capacitance. And these two plates which are insulated between each other, these plates are called capacitor. Okay, and now say if a charge q is placed in a space, this gives a rise to an electric field. If there are two metallic parallel plate, it and this plate separated by some distance d, some distance d, and if one of this plate is charged with positive, if the other plate is charged with the negatively charged, by some induction, and an electric field is set up between these two plates, and these two plates experience a force between each other. The capacitance is given by the storage charges per unit voltage. Okay, so capacitance you can see, C is storage per unit voltage, storage energy per unit voltage. This is the mainly capacitance. I think you can understand this. If two plates are connected uh, in front of them, and say there is a small distance d, very small distance, small d, and this is positively charged and this is negatively charged, so there some energy is storage, how it is experienced, because these two plate experience a force, and this force is q, and this is a capacitance. Okay, and now what are the mm, properties of capacitance, and what are the mm, effectiveness? Say in your condenser, in your fan condenser, ceiling fan or any fan and AC fan, there is some condenser. I think you have seen this. All of you, any of you, have you seen your condenser? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you take a condenser and it charged with your plug point, just I am going for the practical example. This is your 5 point plug. If you put this condenser, actually condenser is a oil filled capacitor. Okay, within this there is a oil filled capacitor. You put it, and for very few time, 2 or 3 seconds, you just switch on and then switch off. Okay, after removing this, you just touch 2 point, touch it and just detach it, then you can see some sparking is over there. This is this is 2.5 microfarad, okay, and 2.5 farad. So could you understand, there whenever you charge it, some charge is storing to it, but do it for your very few seconds, not more than that. Okay, then whenever you just touch it and detach it, then what happens, there some sparking is done. So no, the how capacitor stored its energy, and it it distort, whenever distort, it is the energy is discharged or distorted by the form of this sparking. So I think you can realize the capacitor can store energy. Are you realized? Anyone have performed this action or have seen this? You can experiment, perform this.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is the capacitance. I think you can see this. So capacitance or capacitor is a storage element which can store energy within it in front of change of voltage. Okay, whenever switch it on and switch it off, it can change of voltage. Okay, so how it is stored? One plate is acting is a positive plate, another plate is acting is a negative plate. So in this positive negative, there some electric field is produced and it is stored as a energy. Okay, but whenever you touch it or discharge it, it means some energy will be discharging in front of in form of sparking. So this is few about capacitor. And now how it is working? So, this is a electric field strength experienced by these two plates, and this this force is you have seen this, and it is given by, now it is mathematically we given d equal to q by a, matlab charge per area. This is called, q is the charge, and it is the area. So how area is high, then it will storage will be high. So we can see, we can say D equal to epsilon E, there's the electric field intensity. This E is called electric field. So it is called electric field intensity, and we can write it down as per E equal to Q epsilon. This is epsilon permeability, epsilon A, and we can also write I equal to C dV dt. Okay, as I equal to dq dt. Current is the change of charge as per change of time. So from this option, from this area, we can write this this dv equal to 1, because this all part coming to here. So it is 1 by c, and dt I is here and dt is coming to here. Okay. Now, yes, yes, yes. Yes, tell me. So now integrating both side, we get, now integrating both side, we will get integrating 0 to t this dv equal to integrating 0 to t I dt. Okay. So if I integrating this, then we can get vt and minus, because t to 0, 0 to 2. So v to 0. Okay. So I see 0 to t I dt. Now this is 0 means 0. So vt equal to 1 by c 0 to t I dt plus v0. This is the initial level. Okay. And the power observed by the capacitor is given by P equal to VI. Look, P equal to
हाँ हो गया होगा
P equal to VI.
ये बच्चा तो सुबह जा रहा है जल्दी का
So V,
छुट्टी
I
पहले ही
am
हो गया
putting the
क्या
value of,
बच्चा लोग तो जा रहा है
so P equal to VI. I am putting the value of I. Look, I value means C dV dt. C dV dt. Okay. So the energy stored by this capacitor is given by, energy means W what, 0 to T. This is P dt. It is P value means over here, putting the P value V CVD T CVDT dt. So W equal to energy stored half CV square. Okay. This is the capacitor storage energy. And now something about capacitance. What happened?
Hello, sir.
Yes, yes, tell me.
Sir, what is the voltage of energy stored in the capacitor, sir?
Okay, what is the voltage storage in energy? Say in your circuit, your voltage is always fixed. Say AC 220 volt, DC maybe your 12 volt, your 24 volt. So V is not fixed over here. I am going to tell you that V is not fixed. If you applied fixed voltage, then it will treat it as a blocking of circuit, or capacitor became saturated. Always give the change of voltage, V equal to change of voltage. You can't say the what is the change of voltage. Something is going to 0, 0 to 220, capacitor value is given by Farad. Okay, inductance value is given by Henry, capacitor value is given by Farad. Okay, and voltage is given by, means look here, voltage is means by T. And now whenever you going for the specification capacitor must have some voltage specification. This is for the specification, means it can endure with this highest energy, say 400 voltage. 400 voltage, sometimes you get 400 voltage, means it can withstand with this 400 voltage, or it can deal with this 400 voltage. But uh, as such, there is no fixed voltage it is storing. Okay, it can store and restore, and it is working with this 400 voltage, means, and it must have the change of voltage. Otherwise, if you put all time you putting 400 voltage, it will be just burn it out. So dvdt,
Sir,
yes, yes, yes,
if I charge the capacitor at 220 volt,
yes,
then after charging it produce 220 volt.
yes. uh, if there is specification is 400 volt, say this is the 400 volt, the specification is used, so it can charge up to this, but not up, means if you putting 220 volt, but time is very less, very less time, it will never reach your 400 volt. Okay, because you can see dv means always changing. You understand this thing, dv always changing. Whenever you are going to say this is 400, no, at that moment this is not 400. So it is charged up to 400, but it is not thumb rule that it always going to charge 400. It is depends on what happens, your t, your changing of t, and your current. Look, C is fixed, 1 by C is fixed, current may be fixed or not may be fixed. If it is not done in your DVDT, change of time, say you are going to 1 hour, taking to 1 hour from 0 volt to 220 volt supply, first this is 1 hour, then it will never going to charge up to 400 volt. Okay, could you get my point?
Okay, sir.
Specification is
Yes, sir,
given
yes.
400 volt, means it can be charged, it could be charged, but it is not means not fixed that it will be charged up to this. Just like your battery, say your battery is 24 volt, so it will be charged up to your 24 volt. Okay, so easily you can say this is the 24 volt, the rechargeable battery. But in case your capacitor, you never say, you can't say, or I can't say that is 400 volt means always it will charge up to 400, because conditions is there. dvdt, you never say this is volt is fixed. We are applying this d, means it will be variable. It may be charged up to 400 volt, it may be charged 400 399 volt, or it may be charged 220 volt up as per your conditions. So don't say this how many volt charge. It is specified, but specified means not it is your property. Okay, property is it will be charged. It will be charged how it is charged when change of voltage is occurred as per the time, and how much it would be charged. It may be charged as per this specification, say 400 volt. In your laptop, in your laptop battery charger, there is a 400 volt capacitor. Okay, so the specification of this capacitor is just given for voltage, but don't deal with this voltage. It is the Henry. You can get the Henry. Sorry, this is the farad for the capacitor. So picofarad, microfarad. Okay, and farad is high range, so we are using picofarad, microfarad, this range. So farad is the unit of this capacitor. I think you get to this point. Any confusion till now? Hello?
No, sir.
Okay. 400 volts means it can be charged up to 400. Okay, but not that they always it is not fixed. So we don't use voltage, we just use farad for its capacity. Now we can say the current in a capacitor is zero if the voltage across it constant. I think you can understand. And then it is means that the capacitor acts an open circuit to a DC voltage. Okay, for a DC circuit there is because whenever steady state is reached, no change of voltage, then capacitor acts like a open circuit. This is one of the most valuable point. And small changes voltage across a capacitor that are with the zero time means tends to zero. Zero time means tends to zero. We never get reach that zero time, but it reach tends to zero time give an infinite amount of the current, just like a inductance. If dv dt means t tends to 0, so you can see here, you can see I equal to c dv dt. Okay, so here you can see that I equal to c dv dt. Okay, I equal to c dv dt. If t tends to 0, if t tends to 0, then v tends to infinity. So I equal to c infinite of volt. So I is going to infinite, but it is tends to 0 time. Okay, tends to 0 time, then capacitor can produce high much amount of current. And this property is applied to many circuits. And capacitor can store finite amount of energy even if the current through it is zero. Whenever it will be it store energy, its steady state, then it is open circuit. Open circuit means no current is flowing through it, but it can store it. But whenever there is a potential difference, then it can discharge it. Okay, and a pure circuit, pure capacitor, this is a property. Pure capacitor never dissipated energy but only store it. That it is a utopian concept because ideal capacitor is not working with worked in your practical life, but practically it is charged and discharged. And that is why it is called non-dissipated passive element. Okay, and it is practically not done. For the inductance also, it is stored energy, but it can never dissipate energy, but actually it is not done. And in your capacitor also, ideal capacitor are stored energy but cannot dissipate energy. So it is ideally done, but practically it is also dissipate energy or distorting. Okay, so this is all about your uh, capacitance. And if you going for any numerical, is there any time? If you have any questions regarding this capacitor, okay, I have to say something about capacitor. Look, there is many types of capacitor is there. Types of capacitor. Okay, in your
सर हम
picture,
लोग का भी दूसरा क्लास है.
अभी दूसरा क्लास है ना?
यस सर.
Okay, only 5 minutes. There is a two type of capacitor generally. First is dielectric capacitor, and whatever capacitor you can see, this type of capacitor, you can see there is some legs is there and there is some black color is there. This black color is generally indicating a negative terminal, and this terminal is giving your another terminal is giving the positive terminal. Okay, this is dielectric, and dielectric materials are there. And some capacitor, it is it is called the paper capacitor. Some capacitor is looks like this, okay, just like pulse, okay, small. This is a picofarad capacitor, picofarad, very small picofarad capacitor, okay. And some capacitor is oil filled capacitor, for example your condenser, okay. So this type of capacitor is there, tantalum capacitor is there, my silver mica capacitor is there. What was the green color capacitor? It was silver mica capacitor. In this way, and this capacitor is made of paper film, and this is the first, and this is first paper, and this is the second paper, and within this there is some dielectric materials are used, to insulate them, and then one pin is there, another pin is there, then it is rolling, then it is squirreled, and then whenever you squirreled it, coiled it, then it became just like this form, and then you have to just capsule with this plastic, and this is positive negative capacitor. But in picofarad capacitor or the this type of oil filled capacitor, there is no positive negative things are there, okay. So this is all about this capacitor, and numericals will be given later, okay. Thank you guys, I'm going to stop here.